Gamers, hello, it's the Game Faerie, and welcome back to some more Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door on the Game Faerie podcast. This is podcast-friendly gaming, and you can check me out on Spotify by the same name. On the last episode, we were looking for Professor Frankly in the tattered town of Rogueport, so let's adventure to the right and see what's going on. It's Mario and Goombella. Whoa! And a blue cloaked character runs by. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Goombella says. That character bumped into Mario, made him spin. Goombella looks at Mario alarmed. Mario, you gotta wake up. That guy just stole half your coins. Oh! Mario jumps up and we are now down to 50 coins. That is so lame. Ugh, I hate this town. All right, now let's go back to the left and try to find our perpetrator. Now, I believe I know where they might have gone. We are going to go back into the alleyway. And on the left side, there was an empty room that was quite tore up. Let's open the door to that room. Oh, and there it is. The character that took our cash. Blue cloak and a white mask with an angry face. Oops, they say.
Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay, you got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here.
Okay, and we went from 50 coins to 100.
Let me give you a news flash. Even the innocent-looking people in town are thieves. So, don't come grumbling to me about losing a little pocket change, okay, buddy?
All right, well, that is some good advice that we will be taking. So we got to make sure we are on watch this time. So we are going out of the stinky alleyway and back to the right to look for Professor Frankly. Hopefully we find him soon because this is not the place to be waltzing around. There is a Goomba. Hey, ya big ol' rube. It ain't smart talking to people you don't know. You never know when a guy might go nuts and attack. Be careful. Live longer. Okay. We are getting all sorts of advice from these people in the town. I think we should be taking it. So there are two places we can go into. One has a shine sprite above it, a sun-like shape. So let's go in here. Oh, and there is a wizard-looking character. Long white mustache and a blue cloak. Their eyes are peeping out, but can't see their face. There's also a crystal ball in here, some incense. Let's talk to them. Welcome to the home of Merlin, the super magician. I foresaw your arrival. I can aid you, if you wish, with 3 shine sprites. I can power up your partners. Of course, that means I boost their attack power, but I also throw a new move for free. So, which partner would you like me to power up? Huh? You don't have enough shine sprites? Be gone! Come back with more! Oh, and this is a really cool looking room. There are some tapestries up, but I am not liking that energy from him. So we're going to walk out, see you, Merlin, and go into the place next door. Oop! And that is a familiar looking Goomba. It looks like there is Professor Frankly. He is in a room cluttered with books on books all over the shelves, on the floor. There's scrolls here as well. So let's talk to Professor Frankly. Oh, hi. There you are, Professor Frankly.
What's up?
They say, turning to us.
Who's there? Who wants me?
We walk towards them.
Ah, yes, you. Now I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it, just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombrielle. It's not Eliza Goom. Aha! I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right?
Wow, yes, sir. That's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at U Goom. Go Goombas!
Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is...
Mario points to himself and gives a thumbs up.
Who?
Professor Oakley yells. Frankly. Professor Frankly yells. Mario. Professor, he's Mario. You know, the famous one?
Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm, I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this?
We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Ropeport. Goombella steps forward. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly.
Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you?
Archaeologists and historians have to search for truth in those fairy tales, though. Me? I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it.
Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure, there are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an indefinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars that in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed, the same as the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you first must collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of the lore I've read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct. And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Humana hubbity hubbity hippity hoopity humala huffala hoofala. Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind?
Mario walks over and hands over the map.
Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map!
And hands it back to Mario.
You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door.
Right on, Professor. Professor Frankly hops up.
Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here then? Goombella, Mario. Off we must go this instant. Let's take this magical map to the legendary door.
Okay, and now it is Mario followed by Goombella followed by Professor Frankly. Let's head out of this cluttered room. And Professor Frankly walks over to an old gate.
I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did you? Heh heh.
There is a can on the post of the gate. Professor Frankly pushes it and the gate falls away.
We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets,
and there is a large green pipe.
Come on, both of you, let's get moving.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh, wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action commands, don't you?
I'm gonna say, of course we do. We have had one fight under our belt already, so.
Really? A master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them once, just to be safe.
No thanks. I'm good, I'm gonna say.
A bold young lad, aren't you? Very well then, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and tilt down to enter it.
Excellent. Now let's hippity hop on this pipe. Oh, and press down, and we drift downwards like we're going down a toilet. Get sucked into the pipe. There is a save block here, so we are going to jump and hit that. Such a pretty rainbow block. All right, progress was saved. Now we can go to the right or we can go to the left. I'm gonna take a left and see what's on this side. Oh, it looks like this area is blocked by a fallen column or pillar. There is a door though, we can open it up. Oh, and there is someone that looks similar to the wizard before, but they have a light blue outfit on, a star on their head. Very cute.
Aha! Welcome, Mario. I am Merlovely, the lovely fortune teller. Seeing with my amazing abilities that which you seek is my humble job. The light of the shining stars will light that which I wish to see. Aha! So, shall I see something for you?
I'm going to say yes. I don't know what she needs. Oh, coins. So we can do my next path for 2 coins, star pieces for 5 coins, and shine sprites for 10 coins. We currently have 100 still. I'm going to decline. We're kind of on a mission.
Aha! Is that so? Well, if there is ever anything you want to find, just ask.
Okay. Well, thank you, Merlovely. Now, Merlovely is in a room with an awful looking chair. It's red and doesn't have any chair legs, some patches on it. There's a couple books in here. It's looking a bit drab, so hopefully they get to upgrade soon. So we're going to hop out of that room and now head back to the right since that path stopped there. And there's some steps we're going to go down.
Hey, man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you?
Someone calls. Uh-oh, Mario and Goombella look alarmed. and there are 3 Goombas, one standing on the floor, one flying with white wings, and one that has a hat with a spike on it. What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice, the Goomba flying says. Man, what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? The spike hat Goomba says.
Oh, it is, like, so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way.
Ouch, that was cold, the standing Goomba says. What? You're too good for us? Come off it, sister, the flying Goomba says. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get 'em, the spike hat Goomba says, and they run towards us. Battle mode. Can't flee this fight.
A Goomba, a spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree,
Professor Frankly says.
The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who'll take damage. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting. Always.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that.
Okie dokie. Goombella will not be attacking first. Let's go ahead and hippity hoppity. Oh, actually, maybe Goombella will be attacking first. Okay, so yes, up first we do have the normal Goomba, so nothing special about him. Sorry, buddy. So Goombella, go ahead and get ready for a head bonk. Let's get rid of this one. Let's try to get a double bounce. Now, Mario, use your hammer on that spiky Goomba. Walking up, holding, go! Oh, I think I released a little too late. Only took one from him. Oh my goodness, and Mario and Goombella each took 1 damage. All right, let's try swapping their places. Mario, let's go ahead and hammer the spiky Goomba. Pow! Now I took 2, and that Goomba has gone away. We got more star points. Looks like we're at 7 right now. Now, Goombella, go ahead and double bounce on that Paragoomba. Let's go. Bop. Oh, just hit him 1 time. Didn't get the double. And the Paragoomba lost its wings. It's a normal Goomba now. Let's go ahead and give him the hammer. Pow! Took 2 from it. It is out of here. And we collected 10 star points.
Owie!
The trio says. And they run away. See ya, chumps.
Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome.
Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as soon as you go into battle.
Excellent. Thank you, Professor Frankly. You are so full of advice. We're going to continue on our path. Oh, and we did reach a dead end. It's a little too high for us to reach the ledge. So let's go back up. Maybe we'll go back. There's a way with a floating platform. Let's try to jump on this instead. We gotta wait for the platform to come our way. And jump. It's riding us over to another pipe. Let's try this. And we get sucked down into the pipe. But we had a Goomba approach. Oh, it's just a solo Goomba. I do actually want to try to use Tattle with Goombella. View enemies' descriptions and see their HP in battle. So let's go ahead and get more info on this Goomba. Okay, Goombella's taking out a book to read. And Goombella says, "That's a Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those in case you hadn't noticed." Ahem. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. That is totally rude. Their maximum HP is 2. They have an attack power of 1 and a defense of 0. Okay, well thank you for the info, Miss Goombella. Now I'm gonna bring down the hammer on this poor Goomba. Sorry you had to see it. Took 2 and it's gone. We did get 3 star points though. We have a total of 22 right now, so we get to 100 and we get to level up. So going through these little battles is going to be helpful, especially at the start. There are 2 question mark blocks. They're yellow blocks, and I hit one and it did pop out an item. So we have a mushroom. A feel-good mushroom replenishes 5 HP. You got an item. You can use items to attack enemies and replenish your health. Okay, press start/pause to choose items from your gear screen to see your items. There's another one. Let's hit this. And we got a fire flower. Attacks all enemies with fireballs and burns them. Flame on. Whoa, so there's these giant yellow blocks with eyes on them. I was able to smash them away and they did reveal a pipe. I guess I'm going to go down this pipe. We could continue on to the left, but let's try this pipe first. Aw, there's a little creature. It looked like a little bug with a green orb on its head. Ooh, and we do see new enemies. They are lime green and they look like little screws. I guess I'm going to try to hit one before they strike me and see what they're about. 1, 2, 3, bow. Okay, I took 2. Oh no, I took 2 from it. Yikes! It still survived, but then a piece of our set fell on everyone and that finished them off. So, oopsies, there's another one here and we bounced up on it. Okay, let's go ahead and attack this Spinia. I'm gonna wind up the hammer on it and pow. Oh no! I held too long. All right, Goombella, go ahead and head bonk them and finish this one off. Pow. Woo! The Spinia came spinning at us super fast. Mario is now in danger mode. They're at 5 out of 10 HP. I think we can finish this one off though. I'm going to swap to Goombella in front, and I do want to do a tattle on them. If I can find it, here we go. Goombella takes out her book again, and we're going to read it for filth. It's a Spinia, Rogueport Sewers. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hey-ya! Alrighty. So with that, we're going to bring down the hammer. This will finish it off. And it did drop a heart, so that's good. Mario's up to 6 HP. Hopefully he will not be beeping still. There is a blue block on the ground. We whacked it, and now we're going to travel up some stairs that appeared. Okay, we got to the tippy top, and now there's a door. Let's go inside here. Oh! It's a treasure chest. It looks black, quite ancient. Let's open this up. Wow.
Hey, you! Can you hear me?
Someone from inside the chest says.
You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend.
Mario points to himself.
Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah. Everyone else, nothing.
Mario throws his hand up.
See? Long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this?
Mario, a word with you? I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this box,
Professor frankly says.
I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud. What's wrong with me?
Oh yeah? Searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero, the box says. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first, you should look for the key to this box. Then use it to let me out. Definitely. By the way, the key looks like this, and we see a simple gray key with 2 notches.
Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario? Mario's thinking, his hand on his chin.
Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, the caged character says. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero.
Okie dokie. So it looks like we have a little side quest. Now I believe I did see a key like that. Let's see, let's go back down the stairs. I don't know if we had access to the key, but oh, there it is. Okay, it's actually on a platform that we can fall on. So I'm going up the stairs again. And if we fall off this ledge, we came to the platform. We got a black key, a strange black key. But what could it be for? Oop, I think we know. Let's go back to help that poor, poor soul inside of the chest. Okay, so we made it up the stairs back into this room, and here we go. Here you go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You brought the key? Yes! Oh man, I owe you big!
Okay, we can select to use the item. We're going to use the strange black key.
Yes! Thank nothing. We fools!
The chest opens. The screen is filled with darkness, and we see a jagged smile and 2 eyes, all yellow glowing.
Oh boy, did you fall for it? I burned you. What? You think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Bugly wuggly woo! You're cursed.
The screen is flashing.
Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Wee-hee! Trembling yet, suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Wee-hee! Oh, I can't help but chortle, you're doomed.
And now we see an example of the platform to turn into the paper airplane. It's gray, big, and has the shape of a paper airplane on it. How horrifying!
This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel, like this one, the floor will start to glow.
Mario walks on the example panel, and it is glowing yellow.
Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and then, bam, you're a paper airplane.
We are going to press Y. Mario hops up, and he is folded into a sharp, pointed paper airplane.
The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt left and right to control yourself. I guess if you got good at it, you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So, be honest, isn't this curse just about the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Yes, I get it. It's terrible.
Wee-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. If you press B, you might return to normal. Maybe.
Okay, we pressed B and Mario floated up and has unfolded. They are now back to their regular form.
Farewell, you foolish fool. Wee-hee-hee-hee.
The eyes and mouth of the creature have closed, and they are gone, crumpled up and tossed out. So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? Goombella asked. Oh, okay. And now the commotion has ended, and we have a new ability, paper airplane mode. Now there is a panel out here with the paper airplane on it. Let's give it a go. We jump up and turn into the paper airplane. I am tilting left and right to glide, and we've landed on a large yellow block. A new door just to the left. Oh, the music has changed. And we see our first glimpse of the 1,000-year door.
Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that.
This music is so cool.
It's the 1,000-year door, spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. So the legends are all true. There it is, big as life. Come, let's move closer.
Okay, and we are going to walk towards the 1,000-year door. Intricate shapes of stars, swoops and sweeps. Hey, what's the deal with this weird pedestal, huh? What could it be, you think? Okay, and we do see the 1,000-year door closer now. It has rose tones covering the main part of the door with bronzy gold accents surrounding. This door is massive. And we are going to step on this pedestal with a star. It's glowing. Surrounding the star, new shapes are appearing. 7 empty holes on the platform as it glows bright blue. Professor, what's going on? Mario is looking left and right, surprised. And the map is glowing. Yellow stars of energy are flowing into the map as it slowly rises, the room spinning. The map is still rising in the air. More power.
we see an image of the map, a sparkle, and a big blue castle appears in the upper right corner. A silver star marks the location of our first crystal star. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. And Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. And the map has returned into Mario's hands. Professor Frankly and Goombella also step on this platform now as Mario looks and nods at the map. Professor, the map! And what was with all those crazy lights? It appears that information related to the locations of the crystal stars appeared. And that shining light? It looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. Mario turns to Professor Frankly and nods. Oop. And we have returned back to Professor Frankly's office. Aha, I see. Here we are inside of the office. You understand it, Professor? Goombella says. My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about that light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. A special move? Yes, well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? I'm going to say no thanks. This is very important. You'd better listen. I mean it. Are you ready to listen? I'm going to select no thanks. Listen, gamers, trust me. I'm a professional. We'll be all right. You're absolutely sure? Well, all right then. Let's have a look at that magical map and see what you can learn about the... Wow! Astounding! This map has radar-like functions. It now shows the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called the Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Petal Meadows? Goombella says. Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rootport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine. So we'll go there. Does anybody know how to get there or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'd get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious. Where did you get that map anyway? Mario puts his hand on his hat. From Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach? This one be her, would it? And we do see a picture of Princess Peach, her pretty pink dress, her beautiful blonde hair, and her hands just crossed over her lap. Mario nods. So it is her. Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions on Petal Meadows. I don't know why I can't say that, gamers. Petal Meadows.
It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own.
You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group asking about the same thing.
But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them.
Oh, who is them?
All right, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows, you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up with her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach.
Oh, Professor Frankly picks up the map off of the desk and hands it back to Mario and Goombella. Aren't you coming, Professor?
No, I'll stay in town and ask around about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled old Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. Of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay?
You got it, Professor. Mario turns to Goombella. Well, Mario, we're off. Okie dokie, so we are going to exit out of the office. Wait just a moment. Somebody calls. Oh, it's Professor Frankly. And he gives us a power smash. Hammer a single enemy using lots of attack power. It is a gray hammer with spikes on both ends. Yikes. Professor Frankly, where'd you get that?
Mario, it's scary out there. Take
This with you.
It's called a badge, and it's incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing what the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like to practice equipping and removing badges?
No, thank you.
Are you absolutely sure? This is the last time I'll ask. Do you want practice?
No, thank you. I got this, gamers.
By the way, you need flower points, FP, to use your power smash move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP, but FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Petal Meadows.
Professor Frankly opens his door and retreats back into his room. And with that, gamers, we received so much information. We're going to go to the left. And in front of the inn, there was a save block. We're going to go ahead and hit that and save all of our progress. Saving. It's good. And I really hope that you enjoyed this episode of Baby Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. This was a really fun read, and I hope you come back for more. Definitely like this video if you liked this episode, and subscribe to see more podcast-friendly gameplay. Definitely check out the podcast on Spotify, the Game Faerie podcast. I also have a second channel, which is just Game Faerie. It's just your classic experience. So if that sounds interesting, go subscribe to that channel as well. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good day, a good night, a good time, and I will be talking to y'all real soon with some more content. I'll be seeing y'all, gamers. Goodbye.